Chapter 6: Silence and Mindfulness. Have you ever considered the role silence plays in practicing mindfulness? It's a pivotal factor. Silence creates an ideal ambience for mindfulness, a state of active, open attention to the present. It's not just an absence of noise, but a profound and powerful tool that aids in the cultivation of a mindful state. Silence allows you to concentrate, fostering a deeper connection with your inner self. It's in those quiet moments where you can truly focus on your thoughts, emotions, and sensations without the constant hum of external noise. It's a chance to clear out the mental clutter, to reflect, and to regain your focus. This doesn't mean you must seek out a completely silent environment to practice mindfulness. It's more about finding mental silence, a space where thoughts can exist without judgment or reaction. Internal stillness cultivates mindfulness by allowing you to examine your thoughts and feelings from a distance, rather than becoming engrossed in them. Incorporating silence into your mindfulness practice isn't about shutting out the world, but about becoming more attuned to it. It's about acknowledging the noise, but not letting it dictate your internal discourse. Chapter 7: Embracing Silence for Mental Clarity. Building on the concept of silence as a tool for mindfulness, it's essential to understand how embracing this quietude can significantly enhance your mental clarity. In an increasingly noisy world, it's easy to lose focus and become overwhelmed. Silence, however, cuts through this noise, providing a tranquil space for your mind to work its magic. When you allow silence into your life, you're permitting your mind to break free from distractions. It's like decluttering your mental space, allowing for better concentration and stronger focus. This is particularly beneficial when solving complex problems, or when you're under emotional stress. In silence, you're able to see issues from a different, often clearer perspective. Silence also encourages deeper thinking and introspection. When you're not bombarded by external stimuli, you're more likely to ponder over life's bigger questions and your place in it, leading to self-awareness and enlightenment. This, in turn, creates a mental environment conducive to innovative ideas and solutions. However, embracing silence isn't as simple as it seems. It requires practice and patience to tune out the noise and tune into your inner thoughts. Start by allocating specific times of the day for silence. Early mornings or late nights, when the world slows down, are ideal for this practice. Chapter 8: Silence and Creativity. In the realm of creativity, silence plays a pivotal role. It fosters an environment ripe for imaginative thinking and novel idea generation. Silence acts as a catalyst, pushing you into a state of deep concentration where the chatter of the outside world fades and the inner workings of your mind take center stage. As you sit in silence, you're compelled to explore the caverns of your mind, unearthing unique insights and pieces of inspiration that may have been overlooked in the noise of your everyday life. Your focus sharpens, and you're able to dive deeper into your thoughts, letting your imagination roam freely. In this tranquil state, creativity doesn't feel forced or strained, it flows naturally. Silence also allows for reflection, which is critical in the creative process. It gives you the space to look back on your work, examine its strengths and weaknesses, and identify areas for improvement. In silence, you can critically analyze your ideas, refining them until they're polished and ready for realization. Moreover, silence can help relieve creative blocks. The constant bombardment of sensory stimuli can overwhelm your brain, stifling your ability to think creatively. By removing these distractions, silence helps clear your mind, making room for fresh ideas to surface. Chapter 9: Enhancing Relationships Through Silence. Just as silence can unlock your creative potential, it can also significantly improve your relationships, fostering deeper connections and better understanding. It's a potent tool that's often overlooked in our noise-dominated society. Silence isn't merely the absence of sound or speech. It's an active, intentional act of creating space for reflection, empathy, and connection. When you allow silence to permeate your interactions, you're not only demonstrating respect for the other person's thoughts and feelings, but you're also creating an environment conducive to deeper understanding. Consider a heated argument. By opting for silence, you're giving yourself the time to cool down, process your emotions, and craft a more thoughtful response. It's a practice that can diffuse tension, prevent miscommunication, and foster mutual respect. It's also in silence that you truly listen. When you're silent, you're not formulating your next argument or crafting a witty comeback. You're focusing your attention on the other person, allowing their words to sink in and gaining a deeper understanding of their perspective. Silence also has the power to strengthen your bond with others. Shared moments of silence can be intimate and powerful, reflecting a level of comfort and understanding that transcends words. But remember, like any tool, the power of silence rests in its appropriate use. Complete silence can communicate disinterest or disconnection, so it's crucial to balance it with active engagement and open communication. Harness the power of silence and see how it can transform your relationships. It's a subtle shift, but one that can yield profound results. Chapter 10: The Art of Active Listening. Active listening is a wonderful skill that can propel your connections to new heights. It's not just about being quiet while the other person talks. It's about being fully engaged in what they're saying, understanding their point of view, and responding in a way that shows you're fully present in the conversation. Active listening involves more than just hearing words. It's about decoding the meaning behind them, noticing subtle cues in body language, and responding appropriately. You're not just passively absorbing information, you're actively participating in the exchange. Think of active listening as a two-way street. You're not just receiving, you're also giving back through your body language, your verbal responses, and even your silence. You're showing the speaker that you respect their thoughts, that you're interested in what they have to say, and that you're willing to invest your time and attention in understanding their perspective. This doesn't mean you have to agree with everything they say, but it does mean that you're open to their ideas, that you're willing to consider viewpoints different from your own, and that you're ready to engage in a meaningful conversation. Active listening can transform your relationships. It can bridge gaps, resolve conflicts, and foster a deeper understanding between you and the people you interact with. It's an art that requires practice, patience, and a genuine interest in others. But once you've mastered it, you'll find that it's a powerful tool for building stronger, more meaningful connections.